Okay, so those of us who follow Baeu, who watch his videos, Baeu of the Fifth Column I'm talking about, know that he is a very insightful and intelligent man, and that he is a patriot, and that he stands for America, not the infrastructure, not the businesses, not any of that, because he understands the truth. The truth is America is its people. As in any country, it's the people. Now, he posted a video called The National Emergency. Well, it's kind of deceptive because Baeu has a tendency to be kind of sarcastic with his titles. But let's not digress into that, because here's the fact: that was a play. The title was a play with words on the reality that we are facing. And basically, in his video, what he's talking about is that fascism is taking place in the United States. Now, the Republicans and the corporate Democrats are backing this fascist play of the orange, the mango. I forget what it was. It was a funny way. The mango Mussolini. But here's the thing. Baeu says quite bluntly near the beginning, that all the experts in fascism, and he explains exactly what fascism is, have been screaming, warning that this is happening. And it's not just happening in the US, it's happening in Europe. And the thing is just like the Germans with the rise of Hitler, and just like Italy with the rise of Mussolini, too many of us are not taking it seriously. Too many of us are not, down to the core, angry and afraid. We're not becoming afraid enough to take it with the deadly seriousness of what Baeu was trying to tell us. It's something I have been saying. I've been saying this for several years now, that fascism is on the warpath. And so I was reading comments at the end of the video, and people were making jokes. People were saying, "Oh, great video, Baeu, very informative." But the thing is nobody was really serious in their comments. It was like, "Yeah, great video. My compliments on him, whatever." But the urgency of what Baeu was trying to state, and the urgency that I've tried to state, is that fascism is not some illusion. It's not some fantasy. It's not something that's, will never happen, because it is happening. That is the point that Baeu was trying to make. Fascism is happening. Interestingly enough, I only knew about 8 of the points that Baeu made, and Baeu made 14. This is literally coming out of the playbook of Mussolini and Hitler. And to think that because, it happened before, that it can't happen now, is wrong, because history states and has shown a repetition This has happened. This has happened dozens of times, going back to the time of the Roman Empire, and even beyond that. So to believe that it can happen because we have all the technology, we're so evolved, we're so advanced. No, that is not the case. Fascism is happening, and if we are asleep at the wheel, if we ignore it, and if we do not take it seriously, and if we do not rise up to put the brakes on really, really hard, then we will be, as Baeu put it, the good Germans. We don't want to be the good Germans. We want to be the patriots. We want to be the heroes. We want to be the drivers. And that was what Baeu was saying. He was trying to drive home the seriousness, the deadly seriousness. He wasn't trying to make jokes. He may have called him the Mango Mussolini, but he was trying to be very pointed and stating that fascism is here. It's not. It's gonna come. No. He was saying fascism is here. You know, the comments are talking about a wall. The comments are talking about this. Fascism is a reality. That is what Baeu was saying. And many of his videos are talking about how to deal with fascism, how to recognize it, how to deal with it. I've made videos about how to deal with it myself. We have a corporate merger with government. When I first heard about Trump running, I knew right off the bat. I said he was an elitist. I said he was a dictatorial elitist. I said he was an abject danger. And while everybody else laughed, just like they did when Hitler was on the rise, while everybody laughed and everybody said it can't happen, there were a few that said Trump will get into office. I was one of those. I had a conversation with my father. I said, I don't like Trump. I don't trust Trump. I said Trump was an elitist. I didn't use the word fascist, but I told him he was an elitist. I told him he was a criminal. I told him that as a criminal and all that he would work. I said he was a liar. I said his whole family was a line of criminals. We have a criminal in office, and he is part of the corporate world. Baeu has talked about one of the key things is the blatant and open perversion of elections. And it wasn't one or two. It was like half a dozen, if not more. And it wasn't just the Republicans. The DCC, the DNC, they did it as well. So if we want to put the brakes on it and break the brakes on it hard, then we need to take affirmative action. We need to take very, very affirmative action. We need to impart that fascism will not be tolerated. Because the fascism is the ripping away of all your rights, your liberties, your equality. It's taken away for us all collectively. And the only exceptions, the only specials, are those who hold power. Thank you.